What is up, Blackrue crew? ZEBEC Revolution. ZEBEC looking to bank the unbanked. And we will take our first look at the ZEBEC carbon card today. Okay. So, um, very excited to be here with you guys today. And as always, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom.
Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. Dark horse in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Black.
What is up, Blackrue crew? What is up, crypto warriors? Hey, we will be taking our first look today at the ZEBEC carbon card, and we'll see that ZEBEC is also trying to bank the unbanked, which I think is a good move for them. Hope everyone's doing well today on a Tuesday. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. And let's take a look at some of the people in the chat here. But of course, before we get started, of course, a little commercial. And remember, guys, we support the DCENT Wallet here. And you can use the DCENT Wallet to store your ZEBEC, okay? So let's take a break for the commercial here.
Your crypto deserves the best protection. So why settle for less? Decent Crypto Wallet isn't just another wallet. It's safe, secure, easy to use, and supports your favorite cryptocurrencies all at the touch of a button. And now with my exclusive link, you'll save $30 on your new wallet. Better security, smarter investing, $30 in your pocket. Click on the link now and secure your better security.
And mad thanks to some of you who have used the link. I already see that people have been using the link for the DCENT Wallet. Matt, props to you. It supports the channel. Definitely like what's going on with DCENT Wallet there. Let's see who's in the chat. What's up, Gatalata? What's up, Janet Hayes? RAKV, Prospector. What's up, Max? Max in the house here. Of course, you guys, I hope you're enjoying the collabs me and Max are doing. What's going up, WF Capital? And what is up, Jetpack JO? So, right after we finish up here, I'm going to be going live on the Crypto Future channel. So collaborations galore here. So right after our show here, I'll be over there on Rob Mass's channel, Crypto Future. So collaborations galore here, guys. So yeah, let's take a look here at the ZEBEC banking the unbanked here. So one of the things I noticed on their site, which we have pulled up here, is where they say, let me kind of blow this up so you can see it, because I realize some of you guys are tuning in from your phone here. Let me see how that looks now. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so here we have pilots. Okay, I think this is blown up enough so you can see it on your phone. So this pilot system here that they have, it's called Emida. I'm assuming that's how it's said. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Emida is ZEBEC's payment pilot program that handles 500 million of cross-border payments between the U.S. and Mexico. Building off Emida's immediate success, we plan to expand to Thailand and Nepal, where market value opportunity is in the area of 50 billion. ZEBEC multi-sig is also being tested by a few international transport companies as payment tools for the escrow, where international commerce can happen without a bank as escrow partner. Okay, we expect this part of the company to grow gradually. Okay, so very, very cool there. ZEBEC multi-sig is a product that they offer. Let me come up here and look at the products. So this is kind of like their vault. Okay, so ZEBEC multi-sig. So ZEBEC provides individuals and investors with a Web3 businesses with a comprehensive and secure financial infrastructure, all accessible through the ZEBEC app. Okay, so this is their kind of multi-sig product. Okay, so accessing your wallet requires multiple signatures or keys spread across multiple machines, unlike the single signature or chip and PIN code required to access a traditional bank account. These additional layers of security make it substantially more difficult for access to a wallet to be compromised. Multi-signature security means your wallet operates less like a traditional bank account and more like a bank vault, which requires multiple key holders and multiple keys to achieve success. Okay, so this is the ZEBEC multi-sig product. Now, if we go back here and we go down and kind of reread this here, ZEBEC multi-sig is also being tested by a few international transport companies as a payments tool for the escrow where the international commerce can happen without a bank as an escrow partner. The thing we're going to focus on today is the part where he talks about AMITA, and AMITA being a pilot program where they plan to extend it to Thailand and Nepal, where the value is 50 billion. Now, understanding, okay, that the CEO here, Sam, he is a Nepali guy. So when he's talking about going to Nepal and expanding to Nepal, I'm sure that is a very, very serious thing for him, a very, very important thing for him, because this will make things easier for Nepalis, right? Being a Nepali guy, I listened to a interview with him on with another Nepali with a Nepali lady, and he's very serious about Nepalis and helping out Nepalis. So definitely with the expansion into Nepal, I see that's something that they will be very serious about. Okay, and as well as Thailand. So whole 50 billion dollar kind of opportunity that hasn't been tapped. And I know also Sam told me, or Sam said in that interview, like, there's areas in Nepal that don't even have the electricity and things like that. So this is literally banking the unbanked. Okay, so if we go over here and take a look at AMITA. So telco service providers and distributors grow their sales and distribution to the underbanked through our channel management platform, featuring total visibility control and point of sale intelligence in 36 countries and 50K points of sale. Okay, so their products and services, point of sale, payment, and recharge solutions. So kind of similarly to the ZEBEC Carbon Card, which is what we're going to look at later here. Point of sale functionality, simplify managing and selling your products and services. Additionally, we can customize both front end and the underlying platforms to support any point of sale integration with partners software to handle anything from subscription payments to gift card purchases. Some of the features available are the electronic recharge and channel management platform. So this is kind of an extension, to me, it seems, of the things that they're doing with ZEBEC, with like rechargeable cards and things like this. Like, think of an area like Mexico in which they want to transact in USD, right? Because that's some of the things that, if we kind of switch over here really quickly to the ZEBEC card, that the ZEBEC Carbon Card, is that it transacts in USD. So I think this could be very important for people that are Mexican or like Latino, or and they send money back home. Maybe they can do it with the ZEBEC card, and it's automatically that they're going to transact. Whoever has a ZEBEC card is transacting in USD. Okay, so I'm in Arizona, so I know, I'm pretty sure that there are people that do that. I'm sure also over in across the pond, for Arabs and things like that, the ZEBEC card can be very important. But let's kind of go back to Amida, right? So they say low weekly payments. Welcome to the most comprehensive rent-to-own program with no credit cards or no credit checks required, no down payment, and flexible payment options, including cash payments in your store. Your customers will spend more in your store guaranteed. So they're offering like a rent-to-own program that you can use through Amida, where you can do, seems like monthly payments and things like that. So this is literally kind of a pilot program, banking unbanked in, I believe, in Mexico here with Amida. Excuse me. So let's scroll down a little bit. So Amida Technology enables the quick and efficient deployment of products and services through our electronic sales network, channel management program reaching up to 3 million monthly users through 50K plus points of sale worldwide. Unparalleled Web3 payment infrastructure offers service providers turnkey market access and a cash on-ramp solution through a single point of sale platform, already one of the top 5 electronic transaction processing platforms for telecom operators in the world. Okay, so 100 plus providers, telecom content, Mexico and the US. So again, here we go with the Mexico, kind of how I was telling you. I could see this being a really big thing for people, that want to send funds from the USA to Mexico, or USA to Colombia. I could see that being a big thing for them. USD 5+ million plus, so 500 million plus transaction volume a year, 68 million transactions a year. So this is really a great method to bank the unbanked here. And say our global partners include telecommunication operators, mobile virtual network operators, content providers, utilities, government entities, financial services, and gift card issuers. So they do have government entities that are part of what they do. Retailers composed of a global network of merchants, distributors, resellers, independent service providers, and micro, small, and medium enterprises such as bodegas, tienditas, convenience stores, pharmacies, supermarkets, multi-carrier wireless dealers, repair shops, and wireless kiosks. Additionally, Amida has 2 company-owned distributors. Okay, consumers providing financial inclusion to millions of underbanked end users, paying for products and services cash at mom and pop shops worldwide. Now, shout out to Simon Family Investments and RRP Simon, right? But those guys, Simon Family Investments, they live in Mexico. They told us a lot, and they tell us a lot. Shout out to them. Shout out to Aaron. They told us and shared with us a lot about how a lot of people in Mexico are unbanked, right? A lot of people down there are still waiting in line for checks and things like that. So it is still in Mexico and countries like these, maybe Nepal, maybe Thailand. There are a lot of people that are unbanked that can make use of these type of programs, right? Or these type of cards. So I think people are really underestimating this. And shout out to Max. I know we talked about this in our in our collaborations, right? That with cryptocurrency, you're going to reduce the amount of fees, transaction fees that it takes to send money back and forth, right? So this is going to be very lucrative to areas like these, to underbanked areas like these, because the fees are not going to be so heavy. So it's going to make it so that someone who wants to send a little bit of money or micropayments, they can do it without worrying about getting a lot of fees. Or, someone who wants to do something and they don't want to get a lot of fees from it, or they don't want to bank for whatever reason, this might be a very good method for them, right? Um, so let's go ahead and look at the carbon card. And I applied for the carbon card. I don't know that my application went through or whatever. So I don't know about how necessarily easy it is to do this. I just try to do it by email, but I think you might want to go to Telegram route. So they say fast and easy activation. I know I just tried to do it like on my phone and it didn't seem to work properly. And I know somebody else like sent some like message to me on my chat that if theirs didn't work properly. So mine didn't either, and I didn't try to do it through the Telegram bot or whatever. But they say fast and easy activation, uh, zero fees at launch. So I don't know if you guys want to try to activate your ZEBEC card and let me know how it goes for you. Let me know, or if you don't, fine. But they say if I find it fast and easy activation, I believe all you need to do, because when I tried to do it, all it seemed like I needed was a US address. Okay. So to me, technically, that seems like it's no KYC. Like nowhere do they kind of advertise it's no KYC, because I don't know that they want to do that given the people that they're connected to, like Apple and Google and all of these different people. But it seems as though all you need to do for a ZBEC carbon card, sorry, not sharing the right thing. See, it seems like all you need to do for a ZBEC carbon card is to have a US address. Okay. So it may be no KYC as far as that's concerned. So fast and easy activation. When I tried to activate, all it seemed I needed was my US address. Okay. So FYI, that seems to be all you need there. So it could possibly be no KYC in that instance, right? Zero fees at launch. Be among the early adopters and enjoy a fee-free use for your card. No transaction fees going forward anyway. Fully reloadable. Top up your card from any time, from anywhere. Keep your balance moving with your lifestyle. Spend up to 10K per day. Spend anywhere backed by USD. So it's like I was telling you earlier, it's USD backed. Accepted globally on the MasterCard network. Works with Google Pay and and Apple Pay. So I mean, I think there is some KYC here if you're trying to do Google Pay and Apple Pay. So there might kind of be some KYC there. So, you know, depending on how that works, there might be some KYC there. But, you know, if you connect your wallet, maybe that it doesn't have to be any KYC. Again, this is kind of iffy, and I don't want to quote advertise it as no KYC when I haven't really tried it out yet. But it seems like there might be an angle for that. Again, do your own research on that. But to me, it seems like there might be an angle there. 150 plus tokens, 8 chains, 1 card. From Solana to Ethereum, Carbon supports a wide range of tokens, old favorites and new movers alike, built for real life. From late night tacos in LA to rooftop cocktails in Tokyo. Okay. ZBEC Carbon is built to travel, shop, and live with you. Instant reloading means your card is always ready when you are. So, how it works: connect your wallet, load your funds, add to Apple or Google Pay, tap and spend. Okay. All through the ZBEC app or the Telegram bot, reload and repeat anytime. In which companies, in which, in which countries is the ZBEC Carbon Card accepted? ZBEC Carbon Card is accepted globally wherever MasterCard is accepted. This means you can use the card for purchases and transactions in most countries around the world. The card is particularly US centric. It operates in USD, making it convenient for international travelers and people who frequently deal with USD transactions. So again, like I was saying, kind of like Mexicanos, Latinos, Arabs, you know, people frequently, you know, Arabs and Latinos I know frequently spend or send money back home and send money to folks, back home from the U.S. So I think this would be ideal for like Latinos and Arabs who might be sending money back and forth from home to the U.S. This might actually be very, very, very ideal for them. Um, what fees are in order to use the card at launch, subject to change, the ZEBEC carbon card, no fees for the first 500 cards. So that's kind of the hook. Like if you're not the first 500 cards, then maybe you will be subject to some fees. But with it being so easy to use, I don't even think people would mind having fees. But again, if this gets so big, like where it's like a gas card kind of thing, right? Where there's like a lot of liquidity available on these cards. Who knows? Possibly ZEBEC can use that liquidity for leverage, for loans, for the company. I don't know if that's a possibility or not, but who knows, right? But again, this seems like it's very easy to use for people who need to be banked or people who frequently do business between the U.S. and their country. Or not only do business, right? Maybe you have people back home and you want to send them money, your mothers or your parents or some grandparents or whatever. And this seems like an easy way to send them money and not have it be Western Union or something that's going to fee you to death. Because I know Western Union or one of them takes like 7%, 4%. This would be an easy way to get around that and have your family keep that money. Use the ZEBEC carbon card can be used for online purchases wherever MasterCard is accepted. The card is integrated with Apple Pay and Google Pay, allowing for seamless online transactions without the need to re-add the card to your digital wallet. So spending limits there, they say, is reloadable, can be used for reoccurring payments, which is cool. Add your card details when you receive it via email to Apple or Google Pay on your device by following the prompts. So again, there's some KYC there. So it's not kind of fully KYC, but maybe you can not use Apple and Google Pay and still use the card fine. How long does it take to activate the card? It says it can be activated in seconds via the ZEBEC app. Maybe that's how I messed up. I didn't use the ZEBEC app. I just did it on my phone and followed their little link. Can be used for everyday purchases. Can be used with multiple cryptocurrencies. Of course, it's compatible with digital wallets like Apple Pay and Google Pay. So yeah. So really, really cool here. A very cool solution that connects to things like, Google and Apple Pay, and also backed by MasterCard system, right? I think the ZEBEC Carbon is really, really awesome idea and fits really well with their pilot program, right? Fits super, super well with the pilot program, which is AMITA here. And again, I already kind of said without even directly, like I knew I checked this AMITA out beforehand, but I forgot that yes, it does offer. They are in the Mexico area. So again, like I said, this would fit very well for Latinos who are based in the USA and want to send money back to their family or whatnot. This would fit very, very, very well for them. But here, let me check out what our comments say here. I'm gonna try to get through all the comments, guys. But again, like I said, gonna go live on Crypto Futures channel, so I might have to cut it a little short. Got a lot of what's up. Janet Hayes, what's up? Hello, sir. Let's freaking go. ZBCN. Let's go. Crew. What's up, Maximus Crypto? ZBEC 43.2 million here. I see what you did there, WF Capital. 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. I see you, brother. I got you. But yeah, that's a beautiful amount, brother.
ZEBEC, boy. What's up, Jetpack JL? Definitely check out Jetpack JL on X if you haven't. Let me bring up his site. Appreciate you for coming through, brother. And see, here we go, Jetpack. Doing his thing, doing his due, posting great information for folks. Definitely subscribe to his X if you haven't already. Also, definitely subscribe to my X as well, guys. I have content over here that you might not necessarily see, like here, this mind map, very great mind map I did here. Shout out to the Patreon. I have a very exclusive video on the Patreon breaking down this mind map here. You can get the mind map if you go over to my Twitter, but I have an exclusive video on Patreon. I'm going to start doing, more exclusive videos on Patreon, which may come out to the public, but not for a week. So I have a video on Patreon breaking this mind map down. I also have another ZEBEC mind map here. If you look at my media, I have another ZEBEC mind map here. Also here on my X, which you should definitely follow, I have a XPR mind map, an XPR mind map. I think these mind maps are amazing. Mind maps definitely, it's like a picture says 1,000 words. They definitely do. Okay. So I'm going to start doing more things like these mind maps to connect things here. So definitely subscribe to my X if you want to get updates when I put out things like these mind maps. So definitely want to do that if you want to get that information. So that's all ruined. Crew, keep the fire coming, brother. No problem, bro. Of course, you know it. All hola, I will be there. Thanks for coming through. WF Capital is going to come over to the collab. What's up, Mr. Mac? Macking on folks out here. What's up, Christian Ildan? Thank you, Maximus Crypto, for introducing me and introducing me to you, and you for introducing me to ZEBEC. No problem, brother. This is what we're here for. So I'm grateful. 1.2 mil and counting. Yes. Yo, my beautiful people. What's up, Rue? What's up, Abe? Thanks for coming through, brother. I get more bullish on ZEBEC every time you put out a video or a live. No problem, bro. I'm glad to hear that. Me too, bro. Every time I do this research, I'm just more and more thrilled about the things I see from ZEBEC, especially when I did this mind map here. Where was it? Where were we at here? This mind map. When I did this mind map, I got even more thrilled, right? And there's something on the mind map that I didn't put that I talked to the people on Patreon about. So definitely get the Patreon, guys, if you want information like that. But so thrilled about this freaking mind map. Again, I break it down on the Patreon. But again, you can see here and look at it yourself and see definitely the Tim Draper's on here, BlackRock's on here, Consensus is on here, MasterCard's on here, Circle's on here, Baidu is on here. So, but again, I break this down to the guys on the Patreon, but you can also go see it yourself. So when I made that mind map, I was blown away about all the connections there with ZEBEC and all the connections there with certain X coins. It just makes me really, really thrilled to be a crypto investor, guys, right? X marks the spot. I've definitely been over with you guys how the X cryptos are a thing. I'm probably going to do another dedicated show on that, but definitely X marks the spot. There's so much symbolism behind the letter X, not only the letter itself, its placement in the alphabet, both in the Greek alphabet, in the English alphabet. Definitely come over and check out this video where I said XEN price is Doge price in 2021. And then I did a specific
breakdown on X Cryptos Decoded. I need to probably do another crypto show specifically about the X Cryptos Decoded and get more into the symbolism of X, so you guys understand. An X is basically kind of a bridge, okay, and a gateway. And again, we went over that on Maximus Crypto about bridges, about gateways. In a sense, you can also see gateways as in bridges. It's kind of like a sacrifice and an Ouroboros. But yeah, I'll say that for the X Cryptos breakdown show. Definitely to stay tuned to the channel and like and subscribe so you can hear that stuff, right? So yeah, and definitely hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go back over here to ZEBEC stuff, or at least put you on that. Let's zoom out a little bit. So let's go back to chat. 3 billion market cap this year. Watch. Mike Hunt putting it out there, bro. 3 billion market cap this year. Watch. I love it, bro. I love the confidence, and I love the I love the confidence, bro. I love it. Hey, yo, what's up, Yazid Yair Bay? We got a Bay in the house. Let's go. Charmizzle 21, XCN, my biggest bag, all in, all money in. And again, there we go. Love it. What's up, E? E is our moderator in the Telegram. Shout out to E. The Telegram link should be in the chat. Totally free for now. And also again, let me mention again the ZEBEC or the excuse me, I'll keep forgetting what I'm saying. The wallet, the DCENT Wallet link will also be in the description. Ken Herm, ZEBEC Network can getting 10 cents depending on XRP. I like that. Bag of Valley, XPR Network, ZBCN, Swift Metal, Four Horsemen, a winning combination. AMHO. Let's go. Shout out Bag of Valley. So you saw there, I have the XPR. Let me go back to that. The XPR mind map here. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Kind of just sums up everything in one place. It's just kind of crazy to understand the XPR has all this stuff going for it as far as NFTs, these different payment systems, Tenemos, right? I want to dive more into Tenemos more. Max and I was talking about it a little bit. I want to dive into this a little bit more. XPR, Fed now, the credit unions connection, the lending with the loan coin, and FServe, who's also partners with who or investors with who? XCN. Okay, so definitely there. Super Mario Rue, what up? Back of Valley, don't forget about SHX and XDC, of course, X tokens in their own right. What is up, Bobby T? Terrell 504, what is up? Another 9 there. What up, Rue? Got my card today. Okay, so Terrell got his card. Cool. Terrell, if you're still here, bro, how did you do the sign in? Did you do it on the Telegram or did you do it on an app? Since you got your card, let us know how we might be able to get ours. Oh, wow. Terrell with the $20 super chat. I really appreciate that, brother. Appreciate all your research, brother. Appreciate you as well, brother. Thank you so much. Every bit goes into the show. Again, I got some nice mics for me and Max. I'm looking to get a soundboard, so everything goes back to the show. Of course, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Income taxes going straight to CBEC. Let's go, Super Mario.
Super Mario got, has the right idea there. I mean, not financial advice or anything, but yeah, I love it, bro. I love it. Live full, die empty. You're the true fam. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Jersey in here. Hey, Rue, what's up? Phantom Beat. The Crypto Crossroads show with the X logo. Love it, brother. Love it. Let's go. Woo, woo, woo. Abe, what's the difference between the silver card and the carbon card? They almost seem like they're the same. You know what? I was noticing that too. Some of the cards seem like they're a little similar. We'll have to go over that one day to see if there's any difference there. Okay, Baga Valley has a silver 1K per day, carbon 10K per day. Okay, got you. Silver non-reloadable and carbon reloadable. There we go. Baga Valley got it for us. E-drop in the Telegram there in the link in the show. 45 mil and counting. You guys are loading up, bro. I love it. I'm loading up too, bro. I'm loading up too. I ain't gonna say how much I got, but I'm loading up too, bro. I'm loading up too. It's a nice amount. It's a nice amount. The Crypto Crossroads show. Outside of the connection ZEBEC has, it also spread like fire on these YouTube streets. I don't know if you guys watch CGA Coach Greg Adams. He has this sound drop where I don't know if it's Brittany Renner or something, but the girl's like in these streets. And every time he plays it, I just chuckle. I chuckle, bro. We all look back on these, and shout out to CGA, Coach Greg Adams. We'll all look back on these days, on these lives one day and be so grateful. Yep, I know I'm ready. Dumb money, movie vibes, we going up. That's right, Chris Cuts _BX. Appreciate you continuously coming through, fam. Thanks so much for that comment. Live free, die empty, physical silver at Becca. Yep. Love your research, Ruel. What's up, Renee? Awesome research. Back to this crypto. Thanks, Christian. Hi, everyone. Benjamin Awakened. Hey, Ruel, have you heard of Mazzy? I like your thoughts on it. It's pretty amazing. I have not heard of it, but again, since I'm in the time crunch right now, I can't go over the cryptos like we normally do and take a longer show. Promise, like maybe on the weekend here when we do our weekend show. If you want to bring that back up, Benjamin Awakened on the weekend show where we can do a longer show, I will have no problem with that at all. Again, I saw somebody complaining in the comments like, oh, stop talking at everybody on your show or something like that because it's extra time. This show has a format. I go over my information and then I come to my audience because I appreciate every one of you guys for coming through. So, if you're on a time crunch, watch the first part. But I definitely think everyone should watch the entire show because people like Benjamin Awaken come through. They tell me coins to look at. And sometimes they are very, very good coins, right? And it opens up information, other questions that people might have had. We look at other coins. We get into other info. Like, it's the whole community being a community, sharing, growing, learning, loving, laughing together. And that will always be a part of my show, always, unless I have a time crunch, right? But it's still a part of the show now. We just can't go as in depth with it, right? But yeah, I appreciate everybody who comes through, guys. I really mean that. Signed up online, added it to Apple Pay. Okay, got you, Terrell. Thank you, bro. You need Mobium Pay app. Okay. Thank you, Yazzie. Appreciate that, brother. How do we get ZEBEC card? So guys kind of went over that a little bit there. Crypto Rich, I just bought my necklace for 800. 700 goes to ZEBEC from San Jose, California. What's up, Crypto Rich? There we go, bro. Everybody is preparing for the future here, bro. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. ZEBEC is at a low. It hasn't hit a bull cycle yet. To me, it just seems like a very smart investment. Not financial advice. Everything could go to zero, whatever, like that. But I can tell you, I'm definitely invested. Yep, the Pirates treasure maps, the X marking the spot. X is also Jesus or Yeshua. Let's go there. Yes, that's correct, Abe. I see we got I love it, guys. You guys are very knowledgeable out here. Rue, can you name another token besides ZEBEC Network that's doing streaming payments on the scale? Um, Tune in Jam just doesn't cut it. Just doesn't count. Okay, I got you. Well, I don't know another coin that's doing like streaming payments, but dudes mentioned some as far as X cryptos go. Like I like Stronghold. Um, what's the other X crypto one he mentioned? There's another one, but I like Stronghold and I like XLR. Honestly, Jetpack, it'd be nice if you could look into XLR, bro. I don't know how, because I know you're not a fan of XRP, but XLR is like, there's a lot of connections there, and that's kind of why I put it in my mind map here. It's a lot of connections with ZBEC and XLR and all of these different um, companies here. So that's why I kind of made it in this mind map here, right? And of course, X marks the spot again, right? But you know, one other one to take a look at would be LCX. People don't talk about LCX enough, but it's another one out there that's like that. X marks the spot. MU brother. Sorry, I'm 6 minutes behind. No problem. What's up, Mooney? Shout out to Mooneyverse in here. What's up? So we did a show on Moonfeather's channel. Excellent show. You guys definitely have to check it out. Let me give it to you guys before I leave here. Let me share this tab. So if you guys go to my channel, you can see different types of channels that I like and I frequent. So if you go down here, of course, on the first page, we got Max, Underdog, Shook Focus, Gentleman of Crypto, and Mooney here. Definitely just go ahead and click on that right there. And you can see here stocks, stars, and the crypto connection. First hour is me and Mooney. Second hour is Crypto Ronin, me and Anon Mystic. It's a fire show, guys. It's a fire show. So definitely check that out if you guys haven't already. And yeah. I mean, just it was a bomb show. It was a bomb time. Yeah, I can't say enough, guys. You definitely have to check that show out. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna miss some of these comments here. Real is so gracious, especially for being a guest on my YouTube channel. You're the best, Rue. Appreciate you, Mooney. Thank you so much for that. Jesus Yeshua Easter right around the corner. Time for the markets to start. 100%. So can I get the carbon card if I live in Canada? Not sure about that. Dovu isn't just a payment streaming crypto. It specializes in carbon credits on Hedera. Yep, Dovu might be one to look at too. Benjamin Awaken. I know our guy Shook Focus looked at Dovu. If you go again back to my channel here, and you go on down to channels of mine, you look at Shook Focus Digital, you can see he took a look at Dovu. So if you guys haven't already looked at Dovu, you can come over here. Shook Focus Digital has multiple videos on Dovu, so you definitely want to go check his channel out if you haven't already. And I can see bro added me to his recommended channel list. That's a really great thing there, brother. Really appreciate it. But again, it's 6 o'clock now, so I gotta head over to that collaboration with Rob Mass over there at Crypto Future. So definitely come over there, guys, if you haven't already. Very sorry that I couldn't get to all the comments like I normally do here, guys. But I'm out. If you guys want, follow me on over there to Crypto Futures channel, and catch you guys later.